I'm blind reacting. Let's just go. I already know I'm gonna hate her.
Gentle reminder that the men who did me the most dirty in my life were all leftists, intersectional feminists, people who love to work with women, people who surrounded themselves with women.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you just say intersectional male feminist? Oof, gosh, there's nothing worse and creepier than a male feminist. Obviously, these men try to be a feminist ally and try to probably grape you after. It's disgusting, but wow, I've never heard of an intersectional male feminist. That's a whole new level of gay and queer in the worst way possible. Which, is there even a good way? Obviously not. Wow, Isabella, get owned.
Because that was the staging so that if anything ever happened, which it did a lot with these people, if anything ever happened, they could run cover for each other and say, well, no, I only work with women. Well, no, my girlfriend, we have the best relationship. I would almost prefer the outright misogyny of right-wing men and the way that they handle women to the insidious nature of lecherous leftist men, because it's calculated. Right-wing men, I don't know if they're smart enough to be able to pull off the long con that leftist men do to get women, to abuse women. It is an impressive display of peacocking, of pretending to be a feminist only to do really heinous acts on the down low.
Let me break this down for you, mid bitch. Okay, listen. Take it from the Mother Teresa of our time. What people call me, not what I call myself. Anyways, I digress. What's new? If you're a leftist man, and I say man with quote, like air quotes, for a very reason. That was a very calculated response from me using her language, her lingo, because they're actually not men. They're like, they're kind of gay queers that can't get bitches, so they have to use being a feminist ally to try to slither into your pants. And yeah, it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing from your perspective. I actually kind of get it, because I literally hate the covert feminists on the right more than the left-wing feminists, because at least the left-wing feminists, like, we can see she's a feminist. They got hairier armpits than every man you've ever seen combined. They got the chopped hair, it's blue. They freaking, you can spot them out, okay? But most women on the right claim to hate feminists while being feminists themselves. I say this all the time. I'm sorry if I'm being a broken record, but I'm just saying I can kind of relate to her somewhat logic here. However, I will have to say, no, conservative men are not stupid. Stop it, bitch. Stop. It's like when there's a fat bitch. She's gotta not be a bitch. She has to be funny and, like, just one of the guys. And she has to make up for her physical disgusting appearance or lack thereof to, like, so she has to, like, overcompensate. She has to compensate in different areas. So these fat bitches, they have to have amazing personalities because they're so disgusting looking that the personality is really the only winning attribute to them, you know what I mean? But with these men that are beta cuck simps, that are so-called men that are freaking morally corrupt and just weird little freaking twinks, they have to come up with a different way to get their bitches, right? So yeah, they're gonna be slimy. Think about, like, Gavin Newsom, slimy. Like, these people that pretend to have the moral high ground, all the bitches that posted the black squares, they have to pretend to be virtuous, but really they're snakes in the grass. So I get what you're saying, bitch. I get it. But it's not because conservative men are stupid. It's because conservative men are in general, smart. They're confident. They're masculine. And they don't need to put on this mask. They don't need to pretend to be something that they're not in order to get women to like them or want to, date them, because they're enough themselves. So they don't need to come up with all these theories and all these strategies to get ugly bitches like you in bed. Capiche? Does that make sense? I hope so.
And that is something that I have seen across entertainment industries. That is something that's super prevalent in politics. It's this idea, it's this smokescreen that's created that says, like, because I'm friends with women, because I respect women, it could never be me. So when allegations come out and you have all of these smart women who are friends with these
Excuse me, that was contradictory. There's no such thing as a smart woman. So fact check, false.
People being like, oh my God, I'm genuinely shocked by this. That's all staging. That's all on purpose so that it feels.
Can these bitches stop talking with their hands so much? If you see me kind of mocking her, it's not because, like, I think you guys get it, but I'm mocking her. It's like these bitches, they have to have one phone. Like, they have to have one phone here, and then the other one's like the other hand, or one hand holding their phone. The other one has to be like bird hands, whatever. I just saw a great video from Home Math. If you guys haven't seen it, please check it out. But about how bitches with their bird hands, it's weird. It's like women see other women doing this online. They think it's cool and they think it's quirky. So they mirror it because women are so highly influenceable. Like, they will just freaking copy and mirror anything all the time. That's why, like, there's an epidemic of bitches recording themselves and crying and then posting it. It's like, wow, you're crying, cringe. B, now you're recording yourself crying, already double cringe and like 1,000,000%. And then you're going to post it. This is why I am needed in the public sphere of, I don't know, all things culture, whatever, is because these bitches need to be shamed. They need to be roasted. They need to stop thinking that their little bird hands and their hating men tactics are attractive or acceptable in society. No. Feminism and society and really men have allowed these bitches to gain way too much confidence, way too much of an ego based on nothing. Zilch. Literally, what do these bitches have to offer? So that's why I'm here. That's why they call me the Mother Teresa of our time. I am restoring order. I kind of like cringe saying that because I don't think any bitch could restore order. But if there's going to be a hateful bitch online, I'm freaking stepping up to the plate. Do you get it? Comprende?
Too ridiculous to believe. It's so gross. And it's crazy to see it play out yet again in the public sphere. And I'm so happy we're not falling for it. Oh, and also the convenience of surrounding yourself with women and being a safe place for women means that you also have so much access to your next victim. It's so easy to be an advocate for women when they're also the pool that you pull from whenever you want to abuse them. That's awesome. That's super cool.
Yep, it is. Who told her that these bangs looked good, by the way? Bangs don't look good ever, but these, I mean, she basically looks like someone that was so ugly, like naturally, genetically, that she said, screw it. I'm going to go full freaking ugly mode. I'm going to get these gross glasses and this haircut and this hair color. I'm not even going to try. I'm surprised. I mean, she could be a torta. She does not look skinny by any means, but she doesn't look like a complete fat Lizzo whale. But, you know, it's bitches like this that will also get overweight because they're like, damn, I am so ugly. There's no hope. Let me just go full freaking hideous. Anyways, I digress. You made it to the end of the video. Please comment an orange heart. I would really appreciate it. It does help boost the video in the algorithm. Subscribe, like it, and yeah, support the channel. See you guys next time. Bye.